is exactly a week on from the British Dressage Championships. For those of you who have missed the vlog, head over to my channel. You can catch up on all of the action from Addington, where Vossi and I went and competed. So basically, since then, Vossi has had this week off. I was absolutely drained, and fair to say, I had an absolute enough of dressage after the championship. I was like, right, I'm not even going to look at a test. I don't even want to sit in the saddle. So a week on, it's Sunday today. I was going to hack Vossi yesterday, believe it or not, but I just felt really ill. And you know when you're just in one of those moods where you don't quite feel right, and riding is the least likely thing you want to be doing to make yourself feel any worse. That's how I felt yesterday. I don't even know if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I ended up lunging him yesterday, and actually in hindsight I'm glad I did, because I'm going to insert a clip of how he was yesterday. Someone was definitely excited to be back in work. Vossi is one of these horses that definitely appreciates a holiday, but I think he absolutely loves and thrives being in work. So I'm glad I launched him yesterday. He got his wild shapes and excitement out of him, and it just so happens that today it's not a great day. It's not like sunny, but it's not raining or windy. So I thought I'd take him to the river and go for a hack, soak his legs in the river, which I think is great after he went a bit wild yesterday on the lunge. So yeah, I'm going to bring you guys along for the hack. So anyway, I'm just in the stable mucking out. Once I've mucked out, I'm going to bring Voss in, and then we can go on a lovely hack. Do you know what? It's one of those days where I laid a new bale of shavings last night, and he's just pooed and spread it throughout the majority of the bed, which sucks, because that means I've got a lot of sieving to do. It means it's going to take me a lot longer than it would if he'd done it in a nice clean pile and I just have to take it out. I actually like mucking out on days where his bed's running quite low, because it's easier to just muck it out. I feel like the day after the day after a fresh bed, I'm just dreading the muck out, because one, I don't want to take loads of shavings out, and two, he's just got more shavings to spread his poo in everywhere. So yeah, anyway, I'll get on with that and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Okay, so mucked out his stable. His hunter with shavings bed is looking amazing. Honestly, I've tried every single bale of shavings in my time. My mum isn't bedded on hunter wood shavings, and I see her go through triple the amount of shavings that I do. And I say to her all the time, what are you doing? But she'll have none of it. So yeah, lovely big fluffy bed for Voss. I put a new bed in yesterday, so that will last him between 3-4 days at a push, just because I'm really picky and I like my beds to be immaculate. I know some people leave the wee in. I take his wee out and his poo, so every day he has a completely fresh bed. So that's all done. Now I'm going to bring him in, give him a groom, tack him up, and go for a nice hack. Well, I actually just came out here to say hello to Vossi and not bring him in just yet. But I ended up taking off his rugs, because obviously last night it went down to 1 degree, so I've had him in 300 again, and it's a bit warm. So I've taken his rugs off with the intention, by the way, of putting his 200 back on, but he's just walked off and said, no, I want to be naked. So I think I'm going to leave him for a bit to enjoy some naked time in the warm. And there's Mr. Aussie over there. So I know I said in my last video after the champs that I was contemplating sticking to the prelim before stepping up to novice. As you guys know, I've qualified already for the novice freestyle summer area festival, and my goal now is to focus on the novice area festival qualifier, getting 3 scores above 63% for the novice test. At the moment, I've only done 1 novice test because I wanted to focus on the novice freestyle side of things. After some thought and not quite enjoying the freestyles as much as I'd like, I'm going to go back to the novice test to try and qualify for the novice side of things as well as the freestyle, just so I've got the option of both when it comes to the area festivals, what I want to compete in, what I want to try and qualify for the champs in. So I've literally just been sat by the arena because next week I'm going to Sperry Farm and I'm competing in the novice 23 and the novice 38 test, I think it is. First time competing in the 38 test. I've done the novice 23 once. So I just went through in my head around my arena, how could do learning my test, round doing the 23 test. I've got 2 lessons booked in this week actually with my trainer. One of the lessons I'm going to be doing the novice 23 test, running through that, and then the second test I'm going to be running through on my second lesson for the novice 38 test, which, by the way, includes counter canter, and Vossy and I haven't yet trained to do that or done it yet. Georgie has done it a few times on him and she does it impeccably, so it's a case we're going to be learning how to do that this week as well. So yeah, a lot's going on this week actually, and I'll bring you guys along for that, especially for the counter cancer test. I think it'll be exciting to bring you guys along on. So yeah. Charlotte's just realised she's flooded the yard. Whoops, forgot I was filling up a bucket there. Regularly get told off for that. Just went to go get his head collar. You know, I don't know if anyone else has this, but the water pressure where we are, despite being next to a water pumping station, is so horrifically slow that I put the hose in the buckets to fill them up, because they take like half an hour to fill up. I forget about them. Anyway, I've realised it's actually quite nippy, so he's getting ready to come in. Bring in Mr. Voss in now. Got Mr. Vossy, everybody. He's such a good boy. Did you have a treat? You're a good boy. So much love for Mr. Vossy. Hey, much love for Mr. Voss. We are packed up, aren't we, Mr. Voss? Yes, we're tacked up, which means we can now go on our hack. Well, we have just got back. I've just untacked Vossy. Just getting myself sorted now. So he's just having a little nibble on his hay. I'll give him a groom off, take my hat off, put my bits and pieces away, and then finish him up for the night. Just finishing off making Vossy's feed. Oh, wasn't he such a good boy? He was an absolute angel today. He was absolutely on a mission. He loves his hacks. I lost a earphone. Great. Fell out of my ear as I was riding. Not ideal. So I've now got one earphone and I've lost the other. So yeah, just finishing off his feed. He's just having a munch on his hay, and then I will give him his dinner a bit later and finish him off. Oh, hello, mister. Don't need to wipe your nosy down. Hello. Well, there we have it, guys. Mr. Voss has got his hay. He's got his little rug on. He's got 100 grams on at the moment. I'll pop 200 on him later. So he's got 300 tonight because it's going down to 1 again. This weather is ridiculous. But anyway, I'll finish him off later. So I'm going to leave it there and say a huge thank you to all of you for tuning into my vlog. Take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.